5 things I wish someone told me in my early 20s. Number 1, it is better to be talked about than talking about people. The older you get, the more you realize that people's lives have nothing to do with you. You know the saying that says, drink water, mind your business? Exactly. It has nothing to do with you. Stop judging, stop comparing yourself with people. It is not worth it. People's direction, people's aims, people's goals in life is different from yourselves. So focus on yourself, work on yourself, and stop comparing yourself with someone. If someone told me that in my 20s, it would have spared me so much time and so much heartache comparing myself to my friends, comparing myself to people on social media, just wishing I had what they had. And it's not it. It's not it. It's not it. So stop comparing yourself. There's a perfect scripture that goes with it. It's Psalm 139, verse 14. It reads, I praise you, for I am wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. So this scripture just cuts across all categories, and it just says that God has made you in a certain way. His plans for you is different from the next person next to you. So don't compare yourself with people. Don't overthink, or don't look at other people's lives and think, oh my goodness, if I had that, I would have been in this situation. Because what do they say? People living in the glass houses, it's not always what you think it is. It's not always that glamorous inside. So be careful what you wish for. Number 2 would be stop complaining. No one is coming to save you. If you have the ability to change your situation, do it right now. If you have the skills, if you have the opportunity to gain skills, to gain the knowledge, to go study on a scholarship or something and gain the necessary knowledge for you to get that position, or to just get some sort of job to get income, then do it. No one is going to save you. No one is going to come drag you. There's a famous saying that you can only take the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. Exactly that. So if you have the skills, no one is going to tell you, come take this job, come and do this. You have to stand up and do it because you have the skills, you have the knowledge. So stop complaining. Number 3 would probably be stop holding yourself back. So stop playing small in the name of being humble. Because we always tend to say that, no, I don't want to show off. I don't want to put myself out there, because you're trying to seem humble, or you think that you're humble, but you're only doing yourself a disservice by not telling people what your skills are, your qualities are, what you can actually bring to the table. For example, I struggled with this for so long because I always thought LinkedIn, if I broadcast that I have a job, or I got the scholarship, or I'm doing this and this is the results of it, or these are my achievements, that it is boasting, but it's not boasting. It's just putting your skills out there. I will tell you now that since I have started putting out what I do, my qualifications and so forth, the amount of networks, the amount of opportunities that have opened up, the amount of people that are actually willing to collaborate with me is mind blowing. Like, you don't know what you're holding yourself back, or what you're doing to yourself by not advertising yourself, by not putting out what you're actually worth on these different social media platforms. If you're a good content creator, then create content. People would want to link up with you. If you're a good business strategist, then put it on LinkedIn. People would like to connect with you. If you're a good gardener, put it out there. People would want your services. So just put whatever you are or whatever you do out there, so that people can actually use, and you can collaborate with people so that people can use your services. So stop doing yourself a disservice by being humble, and put yourself out there. Stop playing small and bring your skills and your abilities to the table, so that we know exactly what we're dealing with. Number 5 would be success is personal. I think this is something I had to come to terms with, especially in my late 20s, that success is personal. What you see out there might not be your definition of success. I think this relates to many of us because we kind of look outside the window to determine what success looks like. And on my podcast, I always ask my audience about what success means to them. And every person has a different definition of what success means to them. It's so interesting to actually listen to what they have to say, what success means to them at that time. Because I also I'm a firm believer that success or the definition of success transforms as you transform as well. My definition of success might be that I want $1 million now, and that is what it is now. But if you ask me in 6 months' time, my definition of success is probably just being happy and being content and being fulfilled. So success is personal. In our 20s and 30s, we are in an era, or we're in a time space where we're looking at getting married, we're trying to get all this money checked in the bank, we're trying to succeed and also see our peers what they're doing. And it is overwhelming to have a look outside the window and see that your peers are getting married and you're not. You see that someone is single and living their best life. Others are single and miserable. Others are married, are very miserable. Others are divorced. You just don't know what to look at. So stay in your lane and work towards what you think is success. Don't look outside the window, because it's not always what you think is happening that's happening outside. People are really living different. You might be in a different season. I'm a firm believer in seasons. I've spoken about seasons on my podcast as well, where you navigate different seasons. You might be in a season of reaping, and someone else might be in a season of sowing. So it's different seasons. Different people have different seasons, and seasons take different time frames. Other people are in seasons for a month, others in a year, others 2 years, others just a couple of weeks, and then the season is over. So do bear in mind that whatever someone else is going through can't be your reality. It really can't be your reality. So define success for yourself and work towards that. The last and final one is number 5. You get what you pay for. This cuts across the board. It cuts across services and products. The more you pay, the better quality it is in most cases. So if you pay $10 for a marketer, you will get services worth $10. But if you pay $1,000 for a marketer, you'll get services for $1,000. So just bear in mind, whatever you put out there, whatever money you pay, you get the value for what you pay, and don't expect to cheat. So the higher price tag always comes with a better quality, and the lower price tag, unfortunately, comes with lower quality. So bear in mind. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and welcome. We are happy to have you on the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. You know the deal. Thank you so much for returning and being loyal. We're about to launch something exciting, so please stay tuned and watch the following videos. Ciao.